Hi, good morning. Shabbat Shalom. We're here. We ran to it and we're here. Well, today I was just thinking about the things I need to do when I get off this particular presentation. I'm going to be doing some cleaning and setting up. But I was just thinking about how choosing to celebrate and remember and respect and rest on Shabbat is a sort of a separation because most people just go along to get along. And there'll be a certain number of people who just can't away with that, just can't do it. I'm one of them. I just can't go along to get along. I'd like to get along. I love everybody who, goes to regular church or doesn't have the time or the ability to celebrate Shabbat. But in the final analysis, it's a decision. It's a personal decision to make it important, because I'm after it. I want whatever God has. And I have heard enough information for myself that I need to celebrate all of them, that they never ended. None of the celebrations ended. The only thing that changed is sacrifices are no longer necessary because Jesus Christ became the Passover. And so that was fulfilled. That was part of his plan for humanity. But when we look at the whole picture, nothing's changed. The first century church, until I guess it was Constantine, was involved in the Passover and all the feasts, and that was changed at that time. There's a couple of churches that even in Revelation they say that we're doing all of it, still having the Passover, still being involved in all that, and it lists it in Revelation. But I don't really want to spend too much time on that. I'm just trying to say that we have a calling, a tugging, something I feel every day is I'm just not satisfied with living in this world and putting all my efforts into the next party, into the next holiday. I have no interest in it at all. That this idea of separation, that the days are about the Lord, and this day particularly is for him, is where I find the rest. Okay, I'm finally home. And it won't be for everybody, so don't feel like you have to immediately change. But if you have a inkling of that I'm not satisfied, then you may very well be called one of the lost tribes of Israel. And there's a whole bunch of information that goes with that. And over the weeks and months, I will be presenting that in a simple form, but giving you direction on where to go so that you can study it for yourself. But it makes sense to me that when the temple in Israel was knocked down and they scattered to countries, and that God knew where all of his lost people were. We didn't know, but God knew. And I will just say that once you see it on paper and in history, you'll go, oh my gosh, of course. And of course, the American Indians were here a long time ago. Do you know that when Daniel Boone, in his writings, when he came and met the Indians in America, he said that their great father was called Yahweh. Now, I call my God Yahweh, and I call Jesus Yeshua, because those are their real names. The name with the J is our language. We added that, but it is Yahweh. Yahweh was the Indian name, but Yahweh is what I call God, and Yeshua is what I call Jesus. And just a little bit of information. I hope that helps you today to realize that this is a wonderful day to serve him, no matter what you do. And hope that you find the peace, the shalom in your Shabbat activities. And I love you, and we'll speak on Monday. Bye now.